All right, so today is November 2nd. Tomorrow is the New York City Marathon, and I'm here with a veteran runner, Fred Mena, resident of the Bronx, and I'm here to ask him a few questions about the marathon. So, my first question today is why are you running the marathon?
Well, reason why I'm running the marathon is because the marathon tests your limits, and the marathon is a very good test. Show you what you're all about and what you're made of. So that's the reason why I run the marathon. I like to test myself, and I think this is a very good test.
My second question is what's the process to enroll in the New York City Marathon?
Well, the process to enroll in the marathon is there is a window, a period where you apply, and the period is between January 15th and February 15th. Within that month, you fill out an application and you put your name down to be picked on a lottery. I think the fee to put your name in the lottery is $15 or $20, something like that. And your name is put in a lottery, and if your name is draw from the lottery, then you go through the process of paying $285 in order for you to be able to run the marathon. So that's the process. You apply between January and February, and then by March or April, they let you know if you are in, and then you pay the $285 to run.
Now, I know for you, you have a different way of getting in too. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, there is another way. If it's very hard for you to be picked from the lottery, so you have to. Another way to get in is run 9 races with the New York City runners and volunteer once, and that's how you can be able to run for the next year marathon. So they call it the 9+1. Run 9 races and volunteer once, and then you're guaranteed to enter for the next year marathon.
Thank you. My third question is how long is the New York City Marathon and how many miles are you running?
Right, the marathon is 26.2 miles. It's about 42 kilometers. And how long you run, it depends on your fitness level or your training and your stamina. Uh, for example, the winners, they run the marathon 2 hours and 7 minutes, 5 minutes. But regular people who run the marathon, except for fun, taking anywhere from 3.5 hours to 4.5 hours. And people stay there longer, sometimes 5, 6 hours running the marathon.
Yeah, because it comes to my understanding that some people even walk the marathon.
Yeah, some people they do a combination of walking and running. As soon as they can't go no more, they walk, and whenever they feel better, they run. So it's a combination of both.
What's usually your average?
Every time I do it, this is my fourth time doing it. Every time I do it, I try to bring down my time. This year, I'm trying to do it under 4.5 hours. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that.
My next question is how much fluids are you drinking during this marathon?
Well, you have to be conscious about the amount of fluids that you take because you don't want to dehydrate, and that's the worst thing that can happen to you if you're running a marathon. It's a long race, so you have to make sure you drink enough fluid to hydrate. Um, I try to do it um, every 3 or 4 miles. Hydrate. They have hydration station every mile throughout the marathon. 26.2 miles. They have hydration every mile. So it's up to you how often you want to do it. But my style or the way I do it is I do it every 4 miles, 3 to 4 miles.
And we talked about your 9+1 racing that you do to get into the marathon. So does that also go along with how you train?
Well, training is completely different. Of course, the 9 races help you when you're training, but you have to put in some more work than that. Those 9 races might not be enough for you to take it as a training for the marathon. Uh, because you have to make sure that you hit a certain amount of miles in order for you to have a certain amount of level of fitness to be able to run the marathon. So yeah, the 9+1 is very helpful, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, you need more than that.
Okay, thank you. Um, Another question: have you ever had to use the bathroom?
Yeah, well, the good thing there is at every um, hydration station, there's also porta potties there, so that people can use the bathroom.
That must slow down your time significantly.
Oh, absolutely, but it's something that you have to do. Um, you know, the fact that you're running and you sweating a lot, uh, you lose a lot of water through that too. So the time or the how many times you have to use the bathroom is limited because you're already losing a lot of fluids. So it's not much, but they do have a bathroom and along the route.
So different people, get ready for the marathon in different ways. Some people wear costumes. Some people have long sleeves gear. Some people run in their underwear. I just want to know, what do you wear for the marathon?
I keep it simple, man. I don't wear no costumes and no underwear like that. What I do, I get my regular running shorts, tank top, and that's it. Let's go. Sneakers.
Really simple.
Simple.
Do you listen to music while you run?
A lot of people do, but I don't. Reason why I don't is because I like to concentrate when I'm running and enjoy the scenery because we run through um, so many different boroughs and neighborhoods, and it's nice to see all the different uh, cultures along the way. So um, I try not to get distracted by the music and take in all that is around me. Um, by the way, the marathon starts in the Staten Island side of the Verrazano Bridge. We cross over to Brooklyn. We run about 13 miles in Brooklyn.
Wow.
Then we cross over to Queens. We run about 2 miles in Queens. We cross over to Manhattan through the 59th Street Bridge. And then we run First Avenue all the way down to the Bronx. Uh, we get to Manhattan mile 16, and then we get to the Bronx at mile 20. So it's about 4 miles in Manhattan. Then we go to the Bronx. We run 2 miles in the Bronx. Then we go back to Manhattan through the 138th Street Bridge. Then we run Manhattan all the way to Central Park, which is the finish line.
Does the route ever change year to year?
No, it's the same route every year.
All right. Have you ever got injured running the marathon?
Not running the marathon, but